Today, I am sharing a detailed recipe for a 6-inch cocoa chiffon cake. This method creates an incredibly soft and fluffy cake that does not collapse, shrink, or form a dense layer. The texture is delicate and the cocoa flavor is rich, truly irresistible. Start with 3 eggs, chilled in the refrigerator. Separate the yolks and whites carefully. The bowl for the egg whites must be completely clean and free of water, oil, or yolk, as any fat or moisture will prevent proper whipping. Make sure there are no broken yolks in the egg whites. Place the egg whites in the freezer while preparing the yolk mixture. In a bowl, add 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. Heat 2 teaspoons of corn oil to about 160 degrees Fahrenheit and pour it over the cocoa powder. Warming the oil helps it blend smoothly with the cocoa powder and keeps the cake from deflating. Stir well, then add 3 tablespoons of warm milk. Continue mixing until fully combined, making sure there are no visible oil streaks. Next, sift in 5 tablespoons of cake flour and mix until no dry flour remain. Then, add the egg yolks and stir until smooth and silky, with a flowing consistency. Take the chilled egg whites out of the freezer. When you see a thin layer of ice crystals forming on the edges, they are ready. Add a 1/4 cup of fine sugar and half a teaspoon of lemon juice. Use a hand mixer at medium speed, moving in circular motions to ensure even whipping. Whip until stiff peaks form, meaning the egg whites hold a firm, upright peak when you lift the whisk. Add a small portion of whipped egg whites to the yolk batter and fold gently until combined. Do not worry about deflating the mixture if the egg whites are properly whipped. The cake will hold its structure well. Once mixed, pour everything back into the remaining whipped egg whites. Use a whisk to roughly combine, then switch to a spatula to gently fold in the batter, making sure to scrape the sides and bottom. The final batter should be smooth and airy, without visible deflation. Pour the batter into a 6-inch cake pan, filling it about 80% full. Use a skewer to swirl through the batter, popping large air bubbles and smoothing the surface. Tap the pan a few times on the counter to release any remaining bubbles. Place the pan on the lowest rack of a preheated oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for 45 minutes. You will know it is done when the cake rises to its highest point and then slowly settles back down. Immediately remove it from the oven and tap it firmly on the counter to release steam. Invert the cake onto a wire rack and let it cool completely for about 2 to 3 hours. Once fully cooled, carefully remove it from the pan. And there you have it, your 6-inch cocoa chiffon cake is complete. Stay tuned for an upcoming 8-inch red velvet cake recipe.